Hello friends, welcome to engineering tutorial. So in the previous videos we discussed about the triangle law of vector addition, and we discussed the basic idea behind the triangle law of vector addition. Now in this video we are going to discuss the mathematical analysis of the triangle law of vector addition, and will determine the magnitude and angle of the resultant vector in triangle law. Okay. So what the triangle law of vector addition says that if we have two vectors, okay, in the same order, okay, same order, and let's say this vector is P, this vector is Q, then the resultant vector is the third side of the triangle in the opposite order. I have already discussed what are vectors in the same order, what are vectors in the opposite order in the previous video related to the basic concept of triangle law of vector addition. So you can check out there. So this is the resultant vector. Now we have to determine the magnitude of this vector. Okay, for that let us do some naming. Let this be the reference point O, let this be A, let this be B, let us extend it, okay, let this angle be alpha and let this angle be theta, okay, and let this be called as D. Okay, now this triangle OBD, triangle OBD, it is a right angle triangle, isn't it? It is a right angle triangle OBD. So if we apply Pythagoras theorem here, it will be OB whole square is OD square plus BD square. Basic Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now here OA is P vector. Okay, OA is P vector. OD is OA plus AD. Okay, OA plus AD, which is P plus, we can write AD as Q cos theta, isn't it? Q cos theta. Okay, AD is Q cos theta. Cos theta is here, if we write it, okay, let's write it here. Cos theta is base by hypotenuse, which will be AD by AB. AB is Q, AB is Q, which is AD by Q. So AD is Q cos theta. So OD is P plus Q cos theta, and BD is, this BD is Q sin theta, because sin theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse, which is BD by AB, which is BD by Q vector. Okay, this Q vector, you can write it as vector also. This is Q vector, this is Q vector. So BD is Q vector sin theta. Okay, so this is all. Now if we put these values here, okay, so we can write OB as R vector whole square is equal to OD, which is OA plus AD, which is P vector plus Q vector cos theta whole square, plus BD square, which is Q vector sin theta whole square. Okay, now if we again expand it, it will become P vector whole square plus Q vector square cos square theta, A square plus B square plus 2AB, that formula, plus 2 P vector Q vector cos theta, plus this will be Q vector square sin square theta. Okay, next, here we have Q vector whole square cos square theta, here we have Q vector square sin square theta. So we'll take Q vector square common, it will be P vector square plus Q vector square cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 P vector Q vector cos theta. This will become 1. So it will be P vector square plus Q vector square plus 2 P vector Q vector cos theta. This is what? R vector square. So R vector will be simply, the resultant vector will be, we can write it as R vector, the magnitude. Okay, this is the magnitude. I am just putting this vector sign in order so that you don't have any confusion. So this is simply R. Okay, now we'll write it in terms of simply this, it is P square plus Q square plus 2 P Q cos theta root over. Okay, this is the magnitude of R. This is the magnitude of R. Here I just put the vector sign so that you don't have any confusion. Okay, so this is the magnitude. Now we have to determine the direction of the vector in terms of the angle. Okay, so we have determined the magnitude. Now we have to determine the angle, the direction of the resultant in terms of the angle. So this angle alpha will represent the direction of the resultant in terms of the tan, okay, of this angle which this vector, resultant vector, makes with the horizontal axis. Okay, So tan alpha, perpendicular by base, tan alpha is perpendicular by base, which will be BD by OD, which is BD by OA plus AD, which is BD we have already calculated, which is Q sine theta, and OA is P plus AD is Q cos theta. AD is Q cos theta. So this is the direction of the resultant in terms of the tanning. So direction is tan alpha is equal to Q sine theta by P plus Q cos theta. Okay, this is the angle direction. So for the triangle law of vector addition, where we have two vectors P vector and Q vector in the same order, the resultant is the third side of the triangle in the opposite order. The magnitude is this P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta whole root over, and the direction is in terms of the tan, which the angle which the resultant makes with the horizontal axis, which is this Q sine theta by P plus Q cos theta. Okay, so these are the two equations, 1 and this is 2. Okay, so this is the mathematical analysis of the triangle law of vector addition to get us the magnitude of the resultant vector and its direction. Okay.